Okay, well, welcome back, everybody. We've had to have some unfortunate changes to the venues and fields that we'll be using for the games, as we're still just dealing with the injured young lady from the earlier girls' game. She is being attended to by the medical staff here at the school, as well as the ambulance services here as well. So she'll be well looked after, and she appears to be fine. We've checked on her, and as always, with any kind of injury, we're very lean on the precautionary side of things. We're about to get ready. So what we've done is, and our apologies to the Langley and Brentwood supporters, your game has been shifted from the main field to the field above to ensure that the kickoff kicks off at the correct time so that a full match can be played, with it being a provincial ranking game. The game that's been shifted down to the Canada field is the second 15 game, which obviously is going to be a game of a great contest between St. George's and Shawnigan, but it doesn't really have any implications. Shawnigan boys are starting to arrive on the field. Just a few of them. The front row's coming down to talk with the referee. And St. George's front row is also coming over here to talk with the referee, and they'll be getting instructions. We're about 5 minutes behind time, so they'll probably just knock a couple minutes off at the end on each end, and just to be on the safe side, and we'll go from there. Nice round of applause for the injured player from all the spectators, and that's nice to see a bit of class from everybody involved. I think we should probably switch the camera back out to the field now. Okay, so we're back out looking at the field, and I think we got a shot of the tunnel that's going to be coming up here. The bit of a tradition at Shawnigan Lake School, the boys and girls that are playing on the Canada field will be clapped onto the field by their peer students to add to the excitement. A couple of the girls' coaches trying to get in the limelight, but that's the way it goes, you know, sometimes. See Mr. Samuel down at the bottom of the stairs there as well. Mr. Samuel, obviously, again, as mentioned earlier, a longtime rugby coach here at the school, a former Canadian international. Many people won't know that. Played international sevens rugby for Canada, and played at a very high level as well in Wales. Does your game have to be short? Unless, have they not kicked off yet? We can do a quick switch, yeah? Pull! Let's do a quick flip. Quick flip. You guys up here. Because this is a ranking game. Okay, so yet again another change of plans, because the game behind us has not kicked off yet. So we're going to bring those kids back down to the main field and kick that off here. So we, again, for the supporters from Brentwood and Langley, they will be on the main field. Paul. Yep. As always, you got to be flexible, and here we are. Yet again, another swap, because the game below or behind had not kicked off yet. So Brentwood and Langley will shift to the field below here, the Canada field. And there's a nice round of applause for the second 15 as they head out for their game up on the Colt field. Lots of pats on the back, lots of cheers. Here we go. Lots of excitement as the kids take the field. There's the Godfather, Big Gavin Chen, taking the field. That's great to see. Good school spirit there, and the students also all heading up to the top field to support their fellow Shawnigan students as they take on St. George's in the second 15 game. A few of the first 15 boys arriving to get changed and start to think about their own preparations. And hopefully the Langley boys and the Brentwood boys will get on the field quickly so we can kick off and get this game going to full length. There's the Brentwood staff leading the charges. Shane Thompson, head coach of the Brentwood First 15, former Canadian International Sevens player. At one stage held the record for the most Sevens caps for Canada, and is the former Sevens men's coach as well. Obviously very involved still in representative rugby as well. So Brentwood are down here now. We just got to get Langley and we'll have a game. Here comes the referee. And we got the game, the team, one team, and we just need the other team and we'll be good to go. Again, a little bit of confusion that unfortunately happened as a result of the injured young lady from the Salish side. Arriving here now are the Langley boys, and we need to get this game going. As quick as possible as we can, eh? Please, Paul? As quick as we can. And, that's right, Mr. Doig is not refereeing this game. My confusion. This game is being refereed by local society ref, Mike Moss. Mike, a long-time flanker with the Cowichan Rugby Club, a very good player in his day, and now giving back to the game, a long-time servant to the game as a referee. So that's good to see. Oh, there's Mike out on the field there. An interesting little gadget that Mike likes to use to provide himself and the coaches with a little bit of feedback. He's got a head cam on there, so he follows the play with his own head and camera and is able to analyze his own performance afterwards when he has a little bit better look at things, when he slows it down and reviews the video. Okay, Brentwood with a good cheer, getting themselves ready to go. And the Langley boys up for the challenge with their cheer as well. Longer cheer. Hopefully they've got some energy still to play the game and didn't waste it all with a warm-up here. I would say this is getting a little bit much. Referee needs to take charge, blow his whistle, and call them in. Okay, setting up. Looks like Brentwood will be kicking the ball to start the game. Lined up here with the forwards on the left-hand side of the field. Thank you. And Brentwood have just provided me with their lineup, which is of great help. So thank you very much to coaches Panga and Thompson and Mr. Flynn, Mike Flynn as well. It's great to see Mike still involved with school sport. Mike retired a couple years ago and is still very involved in the Brentwood athletic program. Oh no, here comes the rain. As they say, Murphy's Law sometimes. And Brentwood kicking off, kicking to the left here. Ball's mishandled right off the start by the Langley forward, and Brentwood are setting up their defensive line. And Langley have a pot of forwards off to the left of the ruck, and they truck it up, and well tackled by the Brentwood hooker, Corbin Hennessy. And another good tackle by the Brentwood number 8, Buchanan Fritz. Good, solid tackle there. The referee has called the tackler for not rolling away. Quick tap by the Langley number 8, who is trucking the ball up pretty hard, but is met well by the Brentwood left winger, number 14, Anton Spinell. Ball's turned over in the tackle, and Brentwood quickly shifting the ball to the right. Oh, they should have kept going. They had numbers to the right. They're coming back here, though. Coming back to the short side, taken up by the tight head, Tanner Hennessy. And they've got a nice quick ball. Ball moving to the right again, going the same way. And here we go. They've got numbers on the wide side. Got the ball into the hands of the right winger. Stepping off his right foot, beating one defender, beating a second defender. Still going forward with the ball. Well supported by the Brentwood forwards. And the ball was illegally ripped by the Langley defender. So in that penalty, the tackler has to release the ball carrier before anybody can attack the ball. So, the ball is trucked up really hard there by the number 8, Buchanan Fritz. And he's still not held, so he's allowed that extra roll. They're going to play off with their forwards to the left here, little pod, little double or tip-on pass as we call it, to the second forward to get on the outside shoulder. And they've got numbers here to the left if they can move it quickly. In the inside center's hands. Oh, he's got good pace, and he's going to be in for the first 5-pointer. 5 points, okay, and nobody started the clock, so I'll have to do that. Again, some technical difficulties. Our crew is busy eating chicken wings and not paying attention to the mic being used, but that's okay. Ball kicked off to the Brentwood forwards, who nice offload off the floor by the ball carrier. Quick ball here, playing it to the right. Well taken up by the inside center. He's running hard. Nice tackle by the Langley fullback. And Brentwood a little bit lucky there, I think, at the tackle. They've got guys off their feet themselves sealing off the ball, but referee allowed it to carry on. That's better there. They're bound on their own man there, which is how the law is supposed to work. You're not allowed to go past and rest or support your body on the ground. This outside right winger is quick, and that's a great try. Very good try by the right winger. Showing good pace and also a nice little bit of footwork there. That'll take the score up to 10-0. This will be a much more difficult kick from the right-hand side of the field, especially if he's a right-footed kicker. But we'll have a look to see how he lines up, and that'll give us a good idea which foot he's going to kick with. He's got the ball way out, trying to give himself a little bit better angle. And looks like he's a right-footed kicker, so this would be a very difficult kick. And it's also from a fair distance, so let's see what he's got. He hits the ball well, but it's going to be wide right. But he struck the ball well. Had good distance on the ball on his kick, and just a little bit off. That's a difficult kick. You almost have to hit it like a soccer corner kick with an in-swinger there from the right-hand side if you're a right-footed kicker. Okay, so Langley about to do the restart here from the half. It's their open side flanker kicking the ball, which you don't see very often. And their forwards are lined up to their right, and they're kicking off to the Brentwood forward pack here. Not much pressure from Langley. The Brentwood forward takes that uncontested, trucks it up hard. Well tackled, but he presented the ball nicely, and they're coming back down the short side, and they've got a 3-on-1 if they play it smart. Nice hands, one more. Oh, hard luck. That was well set up by the Brentwood team off the restart. They had the blind side set up, and the referee is playing advantage. And the Langley center is running hard, gets over the gain line there. And Langley looked to use the ball quickly, same direction. Play it off the ruck to a forward. Standing up, he's running hard. Breaks the first tackle. A little pop pass offload. Well done. Nice though out the back door offload by the number 7. And quick rock ball here going the same way. However, this young man is isolated, but he's running hard and charging hard. He's using the old war cry there as he took the ball up. The referee has awarded a penalty here, I believe, for the tackler not rolling away. He's told the Brentwood defenders to get back 10 from the mark here. And we'll have a little look, see what Langley offer from quick tap. Give it to number 3, is running hard and clearing it out. And the Brentwood defender got the Langley halfback well, and the referee has awarded a penalty to Brentwood for the Langley ball carrier not releasing the ball there. So Brentwood, a little bit of indecision. Looks like they're going to kick for some territory here. But that ball's got a fine touch. Does not find touch, so that's a bit of a turnover as far as the rugby gods would say. Well presented by the Langley lock, who took the ball up, and they're playing off to the left-hand side through the forwards, but poor handling has let them down a bit. The referee has judged that the Brentwood defenders were aligned offside, meaning they were ahead of the last foot at the ruck. That's the signal he's giving with his hand there to the Brentwood. Langley going for some territory themselves. And again, as we discussed during the girls' game, in rugby, when a full penalty is awarded, the team that kicks the ball out will maintain possession at the line-out. So the referee can see, making sure that there's a good meter gap between the two sides so that there's a fair contest for the ball as it's thrown in. Good ball off the top, but great pressure from the Langley, or by the Brentwood back row player. And the referee, I'm not too sure what he's calling here. He's awarded a scrum to Brentwood. So there must have been some sort of an infraction at the line out. Probably called that the ball was not thrown in straight. And Brentwood would have had the option of a scrum or their line out. And they're going with the scrum. I guess they feel they've got dominance at the set piece here. And it's a good way to set up your attack because it locks in the 8 defenders from the Langley forwards, who would all be committed now to the scrummage. And if you've got a good back line, that's what you're trying to do, create a bit of space. And that's what they've done here with by choosing the set scrum as opposed to the line out. Okay, well scrum by Brentwood. Ball played off to the right to the number 10. Couple dummy switches, and the number 10 threw a bit of a miss everybody pass. And the right winger cleaned it up, but had to hit the floor in doing so. Playing the same way, though, this center is a very good player. Outside center for Brentwood, Oliver Clark. He's got some great skill, and he's a strong, hard runner. Tight head prop again. Getting involved again, Tanner Hennessy. He's quite involved for a tight head. And they're playing the same way through their forwards again. Playing in the same direction. Now they've got a back line lined up, and they're coming to the left to the same direction. Skip pass all the way out to the left winger, and he's in touch. So that was good rugby, but unfortunately, the winger went into touch, which is a turnover in possession there. So that's unfortunate, but these are young players, and that's how they learn. As a winger, when you get close to that touchline, you want to make sure that you're working hard to come back infield. Because if you're pushed into touch, then obviously it's a turnover and the opposition get the throw at the line out. Sometimes it will mean, however, that you do need to go into contact. So you hope that your support is there to recycle the ball at the ruck. Oh, ball stolen by Brentwood in the line out. Taken up hard by the number 4. That's Jago Norris. He's a good hard player. And well presented there by the other lock, number 5, Harrison Sharp. But in the tackle area there, the referee has deemed that the Brentwood player in support left his feet. So that's a little bit unfortunate for the Brentwood boys. They were working them a nice little move down the short side of the field. Okay, so Langley line out. The untraditional number, the hooker, number 41. Hookers normally would be wearing number 2. Ball tapped off the top, cleaned up by the number 8, running around to the right side of the field. Good strong carry. And quick ball. Oh, I think that's still okay. That didn't go forward. The number 13, Oliver Clark, cleaned that up, but it looks like they got a little sloppy when they got it out in the wide channel there. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's a couple knock-ons called. I guess the first knock-on there must have been by the Langley defenders, so it's still going to be Brentwood's possession at the set scrum. Looks like Brentwood need a trainer to come out and have a look. One of the boys took a bit of a knock. Hopefully it's nothing too serious here. He is coming to the touchline. They've got Brentwood, got an athletic therapist here to have a look at him, make sure he's okay. Looks like he might have a bit of a nosebleed. And number 24 coming on. Number 24 is Cooper Junger coming onto the right wing for the injured Brentwood winger. It's unfortunate. He was having a good game, the right winger. He's a shifty young man. He's got some good pace, so he is going to be a good winger. Hopefully he stays in the game. Canada needs some good wingers. Okay, set scrum. Brentwood have been dominant at the scrum so far, so let's see what they can do here. Again, it's a great opportunity to lock in defenders and create space. Looks like they're probably going to come back to the wide side of the field. A move that a lot of teams like to use is down the short side of the field because the defending scrum half is on the wrong side. So if you go 8-9 right winger down the right-hand side, it's a really good move. But if you got a good back line, you want to give them the ball. So here we come off to the wide side. Ball coming wide, and we have a 2-on-1. Give it early. Oh, good loop. Well done by the inside center, working hard, looping around and keeping his feet in the tackle. Nice fend. He's working hard. Oh, unfortunately, he was just dragged into touch, but great work by the number 12 there, the inside center, Trekker James. That was good skill. Good skill and really good work for looking for that second involvement. That's what they say as a back. You're always in all moves looking for a second involvement. So after you pass, keep working. Keep working in support of the ball. Look to get your hands on another touch on the ball. That creates extra set of hands and often the overlap you need. Okay, Langley line out. Referee is not sure what the referee's doing here. Right, he's calling them in. They didn't have somebody standing in the receiver or halfback position there, which you have to do. You can't put an extra defender out in the back line there. They could drop a man out of the line out, however, if they wanted, and that's not a very good throw. And Brent would steal the ball and shift it off. It's a good thing he was there. Now they got to straighten up to fix the defense. Ball moved out to the new man on the right wing. A little bit of a step. He's got a nice little step too. Keeps the ball alive, offloads, and we're coming back the same way. Oh, it's on if they can move the ball here. And the number 8 runs hard and scores right underneath the sticks. Well played. Buchanan Fritz, well deserved. Nice try. That's good rugby by Brentwood. Yeah, please. Yep. Brentwood take their lead up to 15-0 with about 11 and a half minutes left in the first half. That was very good rugby. Very good rugby. Oh, looks like one of the Langley defenders has hurt himself as he attempted to make the tackle there. The Brentwood fly half, number 10, Thomas McDonald, uses a drop kick for the conversion. He hits the drop kick to give them another 2. That's a tougher kick, but that's great skill. Well, look, we've got guests here from Brentwood. We've got the world-famous Maggie Flynn and Mr. Blake Gage, the athletic director and senior boys basketball coach at Brentwood. Nice to see them here supporting the boys. Mr. Gage he's asking Maggie what the heck's going on there in the rugby field. And Maggie, if she's anything like my wife, won't have a clue. Well, I'm talking about my wife. So Brentwood, with 10 minutes to go, with a well-earned 17-0 lead and playing some fantastic rugby, moving the ball into the outside channels and supporting it well. They're actually a little bit unfortunate not to have a couple more. The wingers have gone into touch twice when they had a really good move on. So that's just, that's, again, as we mentioned earlier, that's young players learning the game and knowing the importance of staying in bounds. But I'm sure Coach Thompson and Panga and Branchflower will let them know. Okay, referee Mike Moss signaling, and here we go. Number 7, again with the restart. That's actually a nice kick, but they need to pressure the ball. That was a good kick on the restart there, but very little pressure from the Langley forwards. So allows Brentwood the opportunity to keep possession and play off to the right-hand side here. Now they've got options on both sides of the ruck, and they play back down the short side. They've got numbers, but the 15 takes in. Nice offload to the number 8 who's having a stormer of a game. He offloads the ball to the blindside flanker, number 6. Good quick ball. Oh, yep, he's right. Technical call there. The support players were not supporting their body weight. Their hands were on the ground as opposed to their own man. We've talked about that a little bit earlier. The support players can't just go past the ball and put their hands on the ground. They need to bind under their own player. It's a difficult thing to do, but it is a part of the game. You have to keep your feet, play the game on your feet. You're not considered to be supporting your own body weight if your hands are on the ground. So it's going to be Langley line out, kick down the line for territory, and we'll see Brentwood have stolen a lot of their balls, so they'll probably look to run because if Brentwood steal it, because the Langley defensive line is wide, so if Brentwood can steal this, move it wide right, they'll have a good opportunity. He is aggressive with his calling, that's for sure. Well done. Here they go. Shift it wide right, guys. Shift it wide right. There they go. Again, move the ball. Well played. That's good rugby. Smart rugby. 2-on-1. Oh, a little bit greedy by the outside center, but he's a good player. Oliver Clark should have probably moved that on to the winger. But here we come back. Brentwood are lined up in with the forward pod to the left of the ruck. Again, they've got options on both sides here. And a little knock on there at the tackle. The ball carrier lost the ball forward as he was trying to present the ball. That was smart play, though, by Brentwood, trying to play to the right. They just needed to execute that 2-on-1 in the wide channel a little bit better. But it was good rugby. Really good rugby. Smart. Set scrum. You'll see the Brentwood line, defensive line is flat, so you don't have to be aligned deep like the Langley, where the attackers lined up with some depth so that they can run onto the ball. The Brentwood backs can align flat and only need to be back 5 meters from the number 8's foot. That's a good scrum. And that's great pressure by the open side flanker. They need to get over that, man. They'll steal it. Oh, that's well played, though. Good recovery by Langley. And this kid's an athlete. Number 8 for Langley, but he's gone into touch. He is an athletic young man, though. That was a nice break down the right-hand fringe there in the 15-meter channel. But again, as we've seen earlier in the game, he allowed himself to be pushed into touch, which is a bit naive and just a factor of being a young player, young, inexperienced player, knowing the importance of staying inbound so that you don't turn over possession. So it's going to be a Brentwood line-out. They've dominated the set piece, the line-out and the scrum. So let's see what they look to do here. They're still in their kind of first quarter of the field, so they may look to catch and drive, or if they feel that they want to have a go here, they've got their right winger lined out nice and wide. So let's have a look what options they look to play for from here. That's nicely done. And they're playing the number 8, looping around off the line out. Whoa, that's good rugby. Here we go. And again, they've got an overlap. That's a good play. Now he's broken the gap. He needs to link. Well done. Popped up off the ground. Great support by the Brentwood fullback. That's Kalen David. He's a nice player. Coming back to left, trucked up hard by the Brentwood forward. Oh, what is he called here? I'm not so sure I agree with the referee on this one, but I don't have the whistle. It looked like he took the ball up hard there to me and presented the ball well, but I guess he's saying that he went in a little dangerously with his forearm, leading with the tackle and creating a bit of a dangerous play situation. Not too sure that I agree. However, I don't have the whistle, and he's much closer to the tackle than I am. I do have to say, though, that the referee is doing a great job and is allowing for the game, both teams, to play an open, fast-paced game, which is great. So he's obviously talking to the players lots. Ball stolen at the line-out again. Brentwood just absolutely dominating the line-out. Playing off to the left here. Good hands. Oh, the big miss-out pass. That's a dangerous play. But showed the skill to pull it off. Langley, bit fortunate not to be picked up for the offside there at the ruck. Good quick ball. They need to keep going the same way. Well done, Brentwood. They need to use the ball here. Oh, nice double to the tight head prop. Well done. Tanner Hennessy. That's a well-deserved try by Tanner. That's a great line, and it was a smart little play by the Brentwood forwards. They did what we call a double. So off of the ruck, a lot of teams will use their forwards to try and get over the advantage line to create a bit of space. But every now and then you do what we call a double or a tip-on pass where the ball is moved out to the second man, and it's much more difficult to defend because that defensive channel is just a little bit wider. And Tanner, who's a big boy, found the space, and he's got a bit of pace too, so he was able to execute and get through. Another world-famous Brentwood person, we have Wendy Patel down below there. The head's lovely wife. Much nicer than the head. Just joking, Mr. Patel. Oh, there's Mr. Patel on the far side. He claims he doesn't coach, but he still shouts at everybody from the in-goal area. Just like he did at St. George's back in the day. Mr. Patel was a very good player at his time at UVic and with Castaway Wanderers, was a fullback, and has suffered a few very traumatic knee injuries which have slowed down the old bod. Brentwood first 50, or the Shawnigan first 15 just coming in down below, working on their warm-up. There's one of my fine advisees, Connor Arthur. He's going to play hard today, or he's going to get a poor ranking. Okay, here we go. Langley will be hitting the restart again here. And that will be another 7 points. Just adjust the scoreboard. 24-0 with just under 2 minutes to go. Ooh. Well, that can happen. The Brentwood forward there, little misjudge on the ball coming in. Again, that's a bit of a young player thing. He moved a little too early to the ball, a little overexcitement. You want to try to judge, wait till the ball is at the peak of the kick. And then once it's at the peak of the kick, you can track where you think it's going to land. If you move early, it's difficult to readjust and come back. What a great line out to the tail man. Moving the ball to the right. Couple cutout passes back inside the support player, the blindside flanker. Oh, ball's ripped well in the tackle by the Langley number 8. However, cleaned up nicely by the Brentwood. Oh, here we go. It's on. Back down, coming back the same direction. Here's the number 8 again. He's a good player. Whoa, he takes it in hard. And they need quick ball here. Play it quickly, boys. There they go. Oh, that's unfortunate. So what the referee is calling is the support player put his hands past the tackled man onto the ground as opposed to his own man. That's he's called that a couple times, so he is being consistent with that call. It is a difficult thing. Oh, no, ball's knocked on there. I'm assuming he's playing advantage here for the Brentwood boys. Oh, he's called a penalty for the Langley defender. Came in with a bit of a shoulder charge. Oh, Brentwood going quick. Off to the right. Here goes the number 8 again. Good player. Play to the right. Oh, got lucky there. Oh, what a nice move by the outside center. That's Oliver Clark again. He's a good player. And see what they do here with the ball. Coming back to the left. Into the number 8's hands. Nice little offload. It's on again if they move it. Oh, here we go. There's the big prop. He likes to carry the ball. He's had a lot of involvements. And coming the same direction. Smart play. They just need to look to. There we go. Quick little offload to the open side flanker. Gregor Blackburn. He's had a lot of involvements. The scrum half having a quick little look down the short side, but he saw a Langley defender, so they're going to come back to the wide side. And nice footwork by the fullback, but the ball was ripped. Nicely done by the Langley defender. Ball ripped in the tackle. That's well played by the Langley defender. Oh. The referee has judged that the man in the ruck just fly hacked the ball. You can't just kick the ball out of the ruck. You have to step over the ball. That's actually a new law, which probably most of the kids don't even know. You can't just fly hack the ball, as it's called. Oh, okay, held on to it. And ball's presented well by Langley. And here they come back off to the right through their forwards. Nice little pop off the deck. There's that number 7 again. He's had a few good involvements. And they hold on to possession, playing to the right still. Brentwood defense is up quickly. And this number 8 is a good player. But he's going to be barreled into touch again. And that looks to be full time by the score clock, but the referee, again, is the sole judge of time, as he will have his own watch going. He will have a little bit better idea of any stoppages that would have happened. Okay, so we're very close to halftime. Last minute, I just heard him say to the players. So last minute of play in the first half. Probably bonus injury time. Nice line out by Brentwood. Playing off the right, throwing to the tail. That's a hard throw. Back inside to the hooker, looping around. Well done. And he's on a bit of a gallop. And a nice little Bosch. Keeps his feet well, so the ball's able to stay alive here. And Brentwood are doing a good job here. They're all lined up to the left if they can produce the ball quick and come back. There we go. They got numbers here. Keep it coming. There we go. There we go. Oh, one more, one more. Oh, there's that outside center. He likes to have a go himself. Might have been a little bit better effective if he had kept the ball all the way to the wing there. But, oh, there's that double. But well defended this time. And the Langley is being awarded the penalty for the Brentwood ball carrier holding onto the ball. That's a tough call. That's a tough call. The Langley tackler was right off his feet, past the ball, denying Brentwood any opportunity to play the ball. So that's a tough one. But anyhow, he's got the whistle. Whoa, well tackled by number 12 from Brentwood. He's having a good game. That's Trekker James again. Oh, that's a tough little offload back to number 8, the athletic young man here who takes it up hard, but well defended by Brentwood again. Showing good discipline with their defensive line. Great tackle by the number 8, Buchanan Fritz. And whistle down there. I think I'm not sure what he's going to call here. I think he's going to penalize the Brentwood boy on the floor for playing the ball off his feet. But, yeah, that's what he's called. The defender was off his feet, and he tried to play the ball back with his hands. He called halftime. You technically can't do that. The team that is awarded the penalty should be allowed the opportunity to play the penalty. So that's halftime, and we will be back to you in a few minutes. Certainly the booze isn't for the kids. Oh no, you can get people's shoes. The wet grass gets the shoes too.
It's a big clump though. You can see the clean marks.
Floors are just redone too, so that's another reason why I'm a little bit protective of it. Is this close game? We're a bit time, typical of kind of, you know, when you kind of easy run it, guys won't have the ball too long. It should be up by about 40. Yeah, I mean, they were a bit unlucky and again a little bit less than a meter of space. All for the right reasons. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're just about to restart the game here on the Canada field, and we have Brentwood up 24-0 at the half over their opposition, Langley, from the Fraser Valley. Brentwood, one of our closest rivals, just down the road. Good school, good athletic program. Nice little rivalry that we have. Also with St. George's as well, from Vancouver. Two of the independent schools that put a lot of value into sport and into competition. Okay, Langley will be restarting. The teams, as you probably noticed, have switched sides. And here we go. Kicking off to the left-hand side. Well taken by the Brentwood. Oh, into touch. Got to know where you are, bud. Stepped into touch there, unfortunately. And that'll be a turnover. Langley's throwing at the line out. They have not had a lot of success, however, at the line out. So we'll see what happens here. Off the top, this is the first line out they've won, actually. Well defended by the Brentwood halfback. Great little tackle right around the ankles. And the ball's taken in by the Langley center, but well defended. They've got him up in the air, and they don't have to roll away right now. Okay, played off to they got the ball back and played it off to the right, but the ball was ripped in the tackle there. What he's going to call, though, is the man who ripped the ball was okay, but it was he was a little bit early. There was another man on his legs, the tackler, who hadn't released him yet. So you're not allowed to rip the ball until the tackler releases the man. That ball is okay. That should be a penalty in the favor of Brentwood, and it is. So that this time the Langley ball carrier was not held, and the second man, the jackal as we call him, was able to get his hands on the ball. And quick tap and go down the left side of the field, and great break by that Brentwood player. Can't see the number. A nice little offload to keep the ball alive, keep him going forward. Good support play by Brentwood. Numbers lined up wide to the right here. They're going to drive it up through the forwards. Keep it close. Create a little more space. Here's that number 8 again. Nice fend. He runs hard. Nice try. He's a good player. Nice try. That's Buchanan Fritz again. That's at least his second try. And that'll take Brentwood up to 29-0 with just under 28 minutes to go. Conversion is good, so that's another 2 points. Taking the lead to 31. 31-0 for Brentwood. playing some very good rugby. And we've got a visitor. We've got a dog here. Let's make sure he doesn't help himself to any of the food. Mom's showing up and dragged him off. Thank you. Okay, Langley will restart with a dropout here at the half. Ball must travel 10 meters, and then it'll be in play. There we go. That's a nice kick. A little bit better pressure this time. Brent would need to do a little bit better job there at the taking the ball. It's a bit sloppy by both teams at the breakdown there. I guess the first knock on was by the Brentwood support player. So that'll be a set scrum for Langley. That's a play off the restart there. You need to really drill and practice. Your catchers need to take that ball in the full, as we say. Take it as it's coming in the air. It makes such a difference as far as relieving the pressure from the defense as they're coming down on the ball. Got to remember, they're charging down hard on the ball, and you can just stop that right away. We see the referee of the first 15 game has arrived, Mr. Phil Smith from Brentwood. Phil is, don't want him to hear this, but is an outstanding referee. Is well-renowned in this area. He was a teacher and coach down at Brentwood, but he also has reffed at the highest level internationally and with professional Super Rugby down in New Zealand. So it's great to have him on the whistle today for the first 15 game, which should be a barn burner. Okay, set scrum here, Langley ball. See what they do. They got the fullback line lined up to the right-hand side of the field. Brentwood defense up tight, 4 up. Let's see what they do. Ball collapses, or the scrum collapses. Ref needs to be a little bit quicker on the whistle there. At the under-19 law variations, they need to blow that scrum up immediately as soon as it starts to go down, even before it goes down. The biggest factor here for these young players is safety and making sure that we don't get any unnecessary injuries as a result of a collapsed scrum. So here we go, set scrum. And, ooh, that needs to be blown up again sooner so we don't get that folding over like that. I would suggest that the referee move to the other side of the scrum where the Brentwood loosehead is dominating the Langley tight head and putting him under immense pressure. The new laws here at the put-in with the halfback, you can almost feed the ball right into the feet of the hooker, so it's not as big of a deal as it used to be, making sure that it's a straight put-in. However, safety is a big issue, and if there's a dominant prop, which we have here. Oh, that's well defended by the open side flanker. Oh, he's calling him off early. He's saying that he released his bind before the ball was out. And here they go, Langley, quick tap and playing to the right-hand side. There's that number 8. He is fast. He is an athlete, and he's going to score. Well deserved. He's had a good game. He's actually wearing number 8, but I believe he's playing inside center. Very athletic young man. Got on the outside of the defender, and then it's difficult to adjust unless you're scraping behind the line with your defensive scrum half and defensive blindside wing. Different teams will use different defensive systems to try to pick up any of those line breaks or little chip kicks through. So that's why you have somebody scrape behind. If the ball is chipped over or pushed through on the ground with a grubber kick, then you have a man scraping to or sweeping, looking to cover that ball and shift it away. You can see the St. George's first 15 down on the grade 8 pitch, going through their warm-ups. Very athletic and skilled team, so it should be a great game. Kind of contrasting styles. I would say, today. So it'll be St. George's pace and athleticism against the brawn and physicality of the Shawnigan forwards. So that should be a good match. Shawnigan forwards will need to establish dominance in the set piece and at the breakdown in order to give their team an opportunity to win the game. Okay, that's a well-deserved and earned try by Langley, 31-5, 21 and a half minutes to go. And good rugby, some good rugby by both teams. Well taken by the Langley forwards who truck it up. And, you know, if we're going to be consistent there, the Langley support players are not supporting their body weight either. He's calling the Brentwood tackler for not rolling away, but it's very difficult to roll away if you're sealed off by the support players don't allow you. That's a great tackle by the inside center. Well trucked up by the supporting Langley player. Here they play off to the right-hand side with quick ball. There's that number. Oh, nice little footwork by the number 7. And there they go, quick ball. Halfback is a jinky little guy. Good little offload back on the inside to keep the ball. Oh, the halfback did a great play by offloading the ball, keeping it alive, but the support player then just ran into touch, which is unfortunate for Langley. They had a bit of a string of phases there on attack. They were starting to bridge the defense a bit and get some opportunities. So it's going to be a Brentwood line out. We'll see what they do from here. There's a variety of different things or different tactics that can be used from this type of situation. And they're going to move it wide. 2-1. There they go. This right winger, here he goes. Step to the outside. He is electric. That's a great try. Whoa, better be careful. But that was a great try. Brentwood having the skills and confidence to play the ball wide from deep in their own zone. And then the fullback doubled around, which created the extra set of hands. And they had a 2-on-1 in the right-hand channel here. And the right-hand winger showing great gas and a nice step off his left foot to stay down the right-hand channel. Anton Spinelli showing some great athleticism and pace. So, nice try. 38-5. That's 31 plus 7. Takes it up to 38. Even Mr. Erickson and myself can do that kind of math. We're just double checking, giving each other the thumbs up, making sure that that math makes sense. Okay, Langley are starting to walk a little bit, which is a sign of a team that's a little bit defeated. They need to play with some confidence and energy, otherwise this could potentially get ugly. Laura, you want to do one of these? You can come on in the last game with me. I won't say you up for anything too bad. Okay, Langley line out here. See if they can win the ball here. Brentwood's defensive lineout has been very strong, so it's not a gimme, that's for sure. Going to the front, obviously, the Brentwood defender got up in front of him, but Langley managed to win that ball. They're moving the ball to the right, but this guy is a bit isolated, but he manages to get the ball off. And they move the ball. Oh, unfortunate there for the right-hand winger for Langley, lost his feet. Did present the ball well, but he lost his feet. I'm not sure what the referee's going to call here. He is calling the Brentwood player for being off his feet at the breakdown, which is a bit of a hard call because there was no support on the ball, so there's nobody to take the weight of the man. So that's where you need a little bit of empathy as a referee. If there's nobody to take the weight, you should probably just play on. Here they come to the left. Number 8, he's athletic. I would say the Brentwood defense is a little too tight here. You can see, and they're all jammed up on the short side, and there's only 2 attackers. So they got to do a little bit better job of recognizing where the attack is. He's calling I believe that's the number 8, who's on the ground, for not rolling away. Okay, well, oh, unfortunate. Here we go. Quick turnover, unfortunate turnover there, but this guy's got pace. Oh, great hit, but he bounced out of it. Oh, move the ball, move the ball. He's a hard runner, but sometimes you got to pass that ball. Here they come back off to the left side. Oh, there's that double. That's a nice play. You've seen that work a couple of times earlier in the game. Number 8 working hard, and if they move it wide, here it's a try. Move the ball. Oh, you got to move it earlier there, bud. Unfortunate there. That was great rugby, though. Just that last pass has got to come a little bit sooner. Don't allow the defense to come into play. The defender's already committed to you. Move the ball early. Unfortunate, but that was good rugby, really good rugby. Brentwood making a few changes here, getting some of the bench onto the field, so that's great. That's, well, I hope he's not hurt. He's a good player. But they're, not that you want anybody hurt, but that's the outside center, Oliver Clark, who's they don't want to see get injured, that's for sure. He's a big, important piece of their puzzle here as a team. Okay, that's a bit of an errant kick, and the Brentwood fullback has got lots of space. Nice step, and oh, unfortunate. Offload goes to the ground, and that's a turnover ball. Well driven in the tackle. And Langley are over the top. You know, that's, again, to be consistent, Brentwood are off their feet. They're not supporting their weight as support players. Ball ripped well by the hooker. Nice fend by the 7. Shift it. One more. Oh, give it, big boy. Oh. Good support by the open side flanker. Oh, hard luck. They got to move that ball a little bit earlier when they get those opportunities. But that's good rugby. And it's going to be a set scrum, 5-meter set scrum, with Langley putting the ball in. Okay, Langley win the scrum. Ho, ho, ho. That's a dangerous pass. But, oh, hard luck. Ball's knocked on. Ball was knocked on by the receiver off the long kick there. That's a dangerous kick when you... What most teams will do from that situation there, rather than passing the ball back from the scrum half to the fly half, trying to kick from the in-goal area, is the scrum half actually kicking from the base of the scrum. Remember, the defense is back 5 meters, so you have a little bit of space there. And it just gives you a little less pressure and a little less chance of mistake because you don't have to, it takes one pass and catch out of the equation. Especially when you're in your in-goal area, when one mistake can lead to a try. Drop ball, hungry flanker dives on that ball, that's 5 points. And here we go, set scrum. Oh, unfortunate, ball's knocked on by the Langley fly half. So it's going to be a midfield scrum for Brentwood just outside of the 22, which is a great attacking opportunity for Brentwood here. And we'll see what they choose to do as an option. They've got their right winger lined up really wide to the right. I would just come this way with this winger. That much space. He is electric. Come a quick 89. 8-9 to the right. Oh, you got to win the scrum first. Oh. Now, technically, Brentwood, at the under-19 laws, keeps the ball here at the scrum. If that's a senior men's scrum, that would be a turnover ball. But the laws are somewhat different for safety reasons at the scrum. So you don't lose possession, any wheeled scrum, any ball that pops out the side. Attacking side still keeps the ball. Here we are, playing off to the right, or possibly to the right. They got a full back line to the left, so we'll see what they do. Here they go. Quick. Oh, here we go. And give it to him. There we go. Oh, hard luck. Right idea. That's the smart play, but it's got to be quick ball to that winger. He is the best athlete on the field almost. So if you give him the ball early with space, he's going to score. We've seen him score a couple of beauties already. He's coming off. Unfortunate timing coming off a drop ball, but that's no reflection of his play. They're just trying to get some kids on the field, give them an opportunity to play and learn and grow under the pressure of playing a first 15 game. Good scrum. Under great pressure. Look at the backs coming up hard. Oh. This guy's in trouble. Oh, nice step. But well tackled. They are playing to the right, which is tough because they didn't have much support there. Coming back to the left now. Let's see what they can do. Ball is just moving laterally there. Somebody needs to take the ball forward. Well defended. That was a double tackle. That's a very good defense. 2 tacklers on 1 ball carrier. Another good tackle. A nice little pop off the deck to the support player to keep the ball moving forward. And referee playing advantage for Brentwood. So this will be a Brentwood penalty. And see what they do here. Whoa, there's that number 8. He's going to score. Yep, well done. That's probably about his 3rd try. He is a good player, that number 8. Sorry? Multi-sport athlete, the number 8 there, showing his athleticism. He's also the captain of the senior boys basketball team, which was an outstanding team. And Buchanan Fritz, he is an athlete. You have to give credit where credit is due, and that boy can play. He's a skookum boy. You can see as he comes off the sideline, big muscular legs, so that's an athlete. Well, a few fist pumps for his teammates. Oh, that's a good kick. And he hits it. That's a great kick from the far left-hand side of the field there. Sorry? Yeah, another senior boys basketball player, Mr. Gage tells me. So he is proudly observing some of his athletes that are contributing to a Term 3 sport, which is exactly what you want from schools like ours, where you need your kids to play more than one sport. And that is a great example. 2 multi-sport athletes there doing fantastic stuff for their school. Oh, Mr. Flynn barking orders at his forward pack there. He won't be happy until the final whistle goes. Did we get the 7 up? Yeah. So it's 45-5, just over 6 minutes to go. A dominating performance by Brentwood. Not surprising. Good rugby program, good athletic program. Well taken. Yeah, and he's going hard, pumping his legs. Need quick ball here, and it's on to the left-hand side of the field. They're using their forwards, which if they have a little look out wide, they got a 5-on-3. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's on. It's on. It's on. Oh, move it, move it, move it. Oh, well defended. Well defended by the far winger on Langley. And they're coming back to the big boy. That's the big tight end. He's had a lot of carries today. He's an effective ball carrier. Need quicker ball. There we go. That's good rugby. Here they come down the right side. There's that inside center. He's a hard runner too. Both the Brentwood centers are very good players. Coming back, this number 4's had a stormer of a game too. Lots of Brentwood boys having really good performances today. Quick ball, here they go. It's on again to the left if they shift it. There they go, the ball in the far left winger. Oh, trust your speed, bud. There he goes. Oh, keep going. He's got some dancing feet too. Look at that. Hit and spin. Oh, that's a try. That's a great athletic try. He showed amazing athleticism there with a hit and spin, keeping his feet, danced out of a couple other tackles. Probably will be the best dancer on the Brentwood boys team. We'll see. Well, here we'll wait to get the reports back from the grad ceremony and see how he does. But he showed good footwork there. Coach Panga down on the touchline looking very staunch like most Kiwis. Don't like the smile of the old Kiwis. Not happy they're only up by 50. And that's another great nudge. Just a little bit off, but that was a good attempt. Hit that ball well. So look at Brentwood. They're ready to go. That's a sign of a good team. They line up and they're ready to go. Not celebrating. They'll do that when the final whistle goes. That's good rugby. Good discipline. And well taken by the Brentwood lock, number 4. Good strong boy. Presents the ball well. Playing the forwards off the short side. There's that double again. Let's see how effective that is. It's worked almost every time. And, ooh, they could have come back down the short side right away with a 2-on-1, but that's okay. It's still going to the wide side. They've got numbers. Oh, missed pass. There's the dancer. He's well tackled this time. And well defended. That's good defense by Langley. Coming forward, put him under pressure. That's what you got to do. Make a game of it. There you go. It's another good tackle. Well done. It might be a case of a little too late, but it's nice to see the Langley boys playing with some spirit here. That was good defense, and you like to see these young men compete, not give up. That's what you want. Well taken by the number 2. He's trucking it up hard. And we'll see what they do with the ball. It's sitting there to be used. Somebody's got to get in there and play it. And Langley, numbers to the ball. They're penalizing the Brentwood defender for not rolling away. And we'll see what they do here. Playing off to the left. Oh, well stepped out of time. That's a nice try. That's a nice try. Well played. So that takes the score to 50-10 with less than a minute to go. Earlier today, our girls had a nice victory over Salish, and our Coltes lost a really close game, 14-12 to Saints. The seconds are playing as we speak, along with the under 16 Bs, and at 4 o'clock in about 8 or 9 minutes, the first 15s from St. George's and Shawnigan will play. Dallas, how'd it go? Oh, good. Well done. And great news just in from the second 15 game with a big win over St. George's at the second 15 level, so well done. There's Coach Holloway smiling, so they must have had a good win. And the clock has run up here, so it's just a matter of time. And it'll be full time. There's the penalty on the play down the far side. The whole family's here, the Logan family. Stuart is already mad at me for something. That's okay, I've done something wrong. I'm used to it. Taking a bit of abuse from the locals, but that's all right. And they're playing the ball off to the right, Langley, and well defended by Brentwood. Oh, there's that number 8. He is an athlete. I think he's going to score again. Well played, that young man. And a nice try to finish off. Well done, Langley. That's good. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see people give up. So, that after the kick, which hopefully is relatively straightforward, is dead on right in front of the sticks, will be full time, hopefully. We shall see. I think that's it, because the Langley boys are just not going back to the half to restart the game. It looks like they're just setting up to congratulate their kicker, hopefully, and shake hands with the opposition, Brentwood, who were the better team today. They played very well. And that's a +2. So that takes a score to 50-19. Final score, Brentwood with the victory over Langley. Well played, both teams. Well played by Langley not to give up in the battle back, and very well played, some great rugby by Brentwood. Okay, first 15 game coming up.